The short answer to this video, why I don't have dream dresses anymore, is because of um, overconsumption. Hey darlings, welcome back to a new video. I'm sorry I've been away for couple of weeks, or like last week I didn't post a video. I was in a, or like I think I still am, in a like a creative slump in terms of my videos. I've been just like pushing all my creativity into 3D printing right now. If you're like not sure what I'm talking about, I have a brand. You can see the video that I posted last week. Here is the Instagram tag. If you want to go and check what kind of things I do, you can go and follow me on Instagram. For example, the earrings that I'm wearing and also the bow necklace, they are made by me. So, and also the ring, the bracelet, and also the other ring. So yeah, I do that kind of things. I also make my dresses. So this dress that I'm wearing currently is made by me. So like I do things from like a lot of different kinds of things. I feel like I haven't really had time to think what I should talk about next, because like I've been so focused on 3D printing and focusing on my business and thinking about different kinds of ways how I can make it grow. So it's been quite hectic. But yeah, I am really happy about like me being able to create that much, or like that you know, like focused. But yeah, like I feel like it's been really nice change to like actually be on my computer and like 3D model. I feel like I've been missing that a lot because I haven't been able to do it for, I don't know, like 3/4 of a year, because I've been like first focusing on the move and then like focusing after like moving here, focusing on like homemaking and like getting things together and like thinking what I will do next. And then I started sewing, and now like I finally got the 3D printer, so I've been able to do 3D printing, and that has been like really fulfilling kind of. Anyway, like enough rambling. This is a quick update on what is going on. But anyway, the short answer to this video, why I don't have dream dresses anymore, is because of overconsumption. I am currently going through very like sustainability, I don't want to say anxiety, or like environmental anxiety. Maybe that is maybe like a bit too harsh of a word for what I'm going through. I'm not like anxious, I am just like worried and thinking about different kinds of ways how I can like, I don't know, like in my own life kind of affect things. How can I, what kind of choices can I make as a person? I am going through that. And I feel you if you have been going through that too at some point, or are going through it right now. I can totally relate. That like this world, it's just like, I don't know, I feel so powerless sometimes, and that's what they want, and that's why I won't give in. Like, I don't have any like guideline for this video. I'm just talking what comes to my mind, so I'm sorry if this is like very rambling video. I do think that me as a person, I do have like phases in my life, or like I have phases when I have more need to purchase things. I'm not sure if it's something that like I have a fear of missing out, or if it's something that I don't know, like retail therapy. I hate that word. Like I think it's like very hard as term in itself, because it's not like, it might be therapy, but like it's so wrong, I feel like, because buying things that you don't actually need and haven't contemplated on is not very good thing to do. And yeah, it's problematic, but sometimes like buying things might make me feel like better in that moment, but in the end it will probably come and bite my butt at some point and remind me how horrible person I am for buying garbage and something that I don't really need. And that's the cycle that I go through. And then after that I kind of like go into the mode of like not buying anything for a long time, and then at some point I just like the cycle kind of repeats. So that's kind of how it goes for me. um and I don't know, like I feel like there has been like a lot of people in my life have been kind of like woken up by how like consumer or consumeristic or yeah, like consume centric Lolita fashion is. It's very difficult kinda to admit it and think about different kinds of solutions for that. And to be honest, like me having a business and that I make things, sometimes I feel bad about that too, and then I'm like, no, I shouldn't feel bad about making things, because actually like creating something is like a lifeline to me. It's been something that I've done like forever, and it's like handmade stuff or indie created stuff is like always better than mass produced fast fashion or like whatever like big brands are pushing out and people are like blindlessly buying. So in that sense, like I shouldn't feel bad about like creating or trying to be a creative business or like growing my handmade business. I am aware of the sustainability aspects of my business. I can talk about them in another video actually. But and like me being aware of those, and I want to be transparent about those, is something that is making me different from like some other like bigger brands, because bigger brands tend to keep business secrets and I don't know, like not transparent kind of about what they do and how they operate, and that is like the biggest problem about current fashion industry, because a lot of brands are, well, they are abusing people, not paying enough salary, the conditions are bad, you know, like I've talked about sustainability in my videos like before, so you can check those out. I don't really even remember what I've been talking about, but anyway, but me as a creative person, I don't have dream dresses anymore because I would much rather make my own dream dresses. um, I love the kind of like challenge it provides me, and also like they are unique dresses that I will make, so nobody else is gonna have anything like that. So it's like, I don't know, to me that sounds so much more better, and just creating something is so much more fulfilling than something that I would just be able to like buy from a store on a whim. Like my aim or my goal with this video is not to judge anybody, it's just to I don't know, like raise awareness and like talk about these things, because like not everybody necessarily like even think about this. And if I with this video I'm able to, I don't know, like awaken some thought in your mind, I think is already like better than I even like could have wished for. I like the handmade stuff and that kind of thing is something that makes me fulfilled or like feel fulfilled. And I would like to ask you, like, what makes you feel fulfilled in this fashion, and what kind of things are you missing, what kind of things are making you happy, and like I don't know, like think about what does that tell you as a person. I don't know, like just self-reflection. You don't have to share anything with us or like in the comment section, but if you want to, you can like write to me. I would love to hear what you think. And I think there are so many different kinds of people in this fashion, and everybody has their own kind of way of coping, because like the world is garbage, and and I understand that there is like anxiety and mental issue or mental health issues and all that kind of thing. And like with this video, I don't want to like make you feel bad about buying things if it makes you feel better, but just like I don't know, like is there any other way that we can feel fulfilled? Because the society, the norms, the consumerism and like all that kind of things, they've been inflicted, or like they have grown into us, and it may feel like very I don't know, like what can you do if you won't buy something? Because I don't know, like after coming to Montreal, there has been like people saying that there is nothing like interesting to do in Montreal, and then I would just like end up shopping, and I was like, um, I don't think that's true. And and like it's a whole big city, and there is a lot of things going on all the time, but it's just like finding the right circles and finding the right event, people, opportunity kind of to make a different kind of choice. And it does require some like researching or some trying out, and that's just part of the process, I think. But still, like I do understand that for some people this hobby is like a collection kind of, or like they're collectors and they want to kind of like gather things, and that's their decision, and I have nothing to say to that. Like I cannot judge it. I cannot like, it's their decision, and that's the end of the story. The only thing that I can do is talk about these things and like hope that I find people who resonate with what I'm saying, and I don't know, like help raising awareness or inducing kind of like self-reflection about the matter. And yeah, that's pretty much everything I wanted to say. Oh, and actually like I don't know, like very like latest news, I've been very excited about the France law thing that they have had going on, so that they're like banning ultra fast fashion things completely, so that it's like illegal to promote that kind of thing. Like I'm really excited about that. I'm curious about how things are gonna go from here, because like when you think about Lolita fashion and Angelic Pretty and all that, we don't really know anything about their production methods or like conditions that the people are in. We know that they're made in China, but like in what conditions? Do they get like paid enough? We don't really know. And the definition of, well, of course like Lolita fashion is not ultra fast fashion, but I feel like it has been going towards fast fashion, because they have like every week they drop new things, and yeah, I don't know, like it feels a bit conflicting, and I don't know, I wish brands would do more like made to orders, minimize the amount of like extra stock and that kind of thing. And I don't know, like listening to the community, like what kind of things we would like to have, because there are a lot of different kinds of dresses that we would like to get a re-release of, because let's be honest, there is a lot of brand dresses that cost like hand and a leg, and I'm not sure like if that's worth it. I think that would help the community a lot. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting in seeing what happens to France, or like what happens in France with the law change and everything, and what happens to Angelique Pretty. Does it, I don't know, because I don't know anything like details about the law and how they kind of like distinguish between like fast fashion or like ultra fast fashion and that kind of things. I don't personally believe that Angelique Pretty would belong into that category, but still there are some aspects that I'm a bit worried about, but we'll see how things go. And yeah, but that's everything I wanted to say. Thank you for listening in, and actually I'm closing in on 1,000 subscribers, so if you don't follow my channel or are not subscribed onto my channel and would like to hear more sustainability related videos or handcrafts, large fashion handcrafts, or just like talking about like things about low fashion, consider subscribing and liking this video. I make Q&A when I hit 1,000 subscribers, so please comment a question or like your thoughts on this video or like anything. I hope you enjoyed this video and we will see you next time. Bye!